games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense takes the field for the first time as the Hurricanes begin their quest to get back to that championship game. They came so close on their home field last season against Indiana. A lot of new faces on this Hurricane team, of course, Joel.
Of course, but the philosophy remains the same. They want to win in the trenches and be an offensive line-dominated team. They did it so well last year in that run to the national championship game. We'll see if they can continue to do that and own that line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line, it's Vaughn. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's brought down by the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game. The offense starts with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to find room. It's Watson. Oh, he takes him again. Touchdown, UCF, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick catch over the middle. Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll ride the back again here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He's got it with room to roam. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. That pass is in clear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, these Miami receivers this year have started to remind me of some of that great lineage of Hurricanes past. Guys like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson. If they play great today, they could easily get the win.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. Ball scooped up by the defense. ball is knocked loose. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Knights. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense faces a second and long after the loss for the first down completion. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play. I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find here. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. And it's UCF in the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Knights will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Quarterback still with the football. Breaking into the clear. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Barnett. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. He shows his running ability to get that 1st down, Joel. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me when I think of Big 12.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing. If something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a sack.
And the back now goes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Knights go ahead and call their 1st timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Knights are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again, 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them, and a resilient play getting that turnover.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Well, against the tight end, it's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Canes will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Knights will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Spinning out of the tackle. Oh, he's refusing to be stopped on this play. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. First and 10 play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Tight end goes in motion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A short completion of the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to throw it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
UCF is in front. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
I really love this offense capitalizing. After the defense got the stop, got the ball back, they're able to hit them for a nice gain. Now they need to press the ball down the field, get this score that they desperately need.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Sees an opening, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, I think they're being a little too aggressive here with 4 verticals. I understand that the season is on the line. We're in the playoff, but you can work your way down the field. You've got time on your side. Now the defense has got to get a quick stop to try to get the football back.
And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to find some room. It's Watson. Tackled behind the...
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
scanning the field. It's Barnett. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What will the call be on 3rd and long now for the 44? Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. There's the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. And for Darian Mensah and the Hurricanes offense, now is the time to execute late in this close game. No way around it. This team needs a touchdown here to get even in this playoff game. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about time.
It's caught. He's got room. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Short connection to the tight end here. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoffs.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're in to the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
That's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.